Hi, friends. I'm Jen Strickland, founder of Body by Design. We just wrapped up one of my 6 month coaching groups, and I could not be more proud of them. You're about to hear their stories, real results, but even more importantly, real mindset shifts, confidence, and lifestyle changes. Listen closely because this is what's possible. First, let's celebrate some wins. These are real people with real results, pounds lost, inches dropped, clothes fitting differently, and energy that feels brand new.
Hi, my name is Deanne Tews. I started the program at 175, but really I was 186 because I had been doing the 14-day challenge. I'm down 27 pounds, like total. I'm very excited about that. And then my inches, the total inches I've lost are 18 and a fourth inches. My clothing size is basically I was like a 14 to 12 range, and now I'm a 10. And it's been fun to kind of go through my closet again and put on some things that didn't fit before we started. And now it's like, ooh, it fits. So that's been fun.
So my name is Jim McDuffie, and I've lost 16.2 pounds in the last 24 weeks.
I am Eleanor Wyatt, and in the last 26 weeks, I've lost 22.6 pounds and 17 inches and gone from a size 26 to a size 24.
My name's Scott Shaw. I started at 295.9 pounds. I've lost 39.1 pounds now, so now I'm down to 256.8. When I first started, I was wearing a size 3X t-shirt, and those were usually pretty snug. Now I'm down to a 2X shirt, and it's actually pretty loose on me. I wear cargo shorts like all the time. Went from about a 46-inch waist, and now I'm down to about between 38 and 40. I have some both 38 and 40, and they actually fit. Quite a good feeling.
My name is Ashley. I started out at 159, and I'm now 138. Has kind of been like my normal. I went from a size 8'10" to a 2'4".
Now, results are one thing, but what I love most about the aha moments is the light bulbs that go off when you realize this isn't just a diet, it's a lifestyle that actually works in everyday life.
I think my biggest aha moment has just been what a difference consistency makes. People talk about it a lot, and I think, oh, yeah, it would be nice to do this. But when you really stay consistent and to be able to see a difference, it's very exciting. It's very motivating. It makes me even want to do more. Like, it's like a snowball effect for me. I'm just proud of myself for sticking with it. I've said this before that I wish I was down more. But then when I look back and I was like, oh my gosh, even if it's like a pound or half a pound a week, or even if I've stayed consistent, wouldn't I rather be here at this moment than where I started from? I'm realizing that I'm making a lifestyle change. So that's my aha moment. This is a lifestyle change. I'm eating food that I love. I'm moving. I'm feeling good. I'm excited about the progress.
A couple things that surprised me through this phase of the journey is number one, when we did challenges within our group, and just how many friends I had that were willing to join me on the journey of those challenges. And so I guess I didn't realize the influence I have with other people and their willingness to really want to jump on board. And that in doing those, it motivated people to continue to track like their water or their steps, whereas they previously hadn't done that. So that was a surprise for me. And then I think another aha moment for me was tracking like body fat percentages and seeing what those body fat percentages would look like, and kind of navigating what would I want as far as like um pounds on the scale, and what would that look like in body fat percentages based on my composition of my body. And so that was definitely enlightening and eye-opening, and definitely gave a pause to consider, like, how far do I want to go in this journey? Do I want to settle for mediocre, or do I want to push to get to what I really want to get to and what I really want to look like?
It's one of, I think maybe that the tracking is doable. It's doable anywhere. I was concerned more about doing it when I was in Uganda. I think the aha is like the power of having a routine and the power of just having the mindset of here's what I'm going to eat today in these containers, and then adjusting my day so the containers will all fit, which means it's doable and it's an ongoing thing. We've commented more than once throughout this time is we're working on lifestyle changes that are going to be consistent and continual long after this group is done.
The biggest aha moment for me, I guess, was how out of line my portion sizes are prior to this. I guess it's probably just something North America, Texas, the way, like pretty much eat like our whole container thing. I could probably eat that for breakfast, so that's the biggest thing is, and those containers are enough to sustain me for the whole day. And I need to reimagine what a proper portion size is. And then, like Jen said, when I got people at work to help with the step challenge, yeah, that was amazing that everybody participated. Everybody was like, so they were more enthusiastic about it than I was. And so that was pretty cool to see.
The biggest surprise since being in this, I think, was that it's not that this is a way of life, not just a weight loss program, like something that I'm going to do temporarily. Like I originally thought was, let's do this for a little while. No, it's like, let's do this until the end.
Another piece that touches my heart is hearing that the things that they're most proud of. It's never just about numbers. It's about courage and persistence and learning to keep going even when life gets messy.
I guess the thing that I'm most proud of is just showing up for myself, staying consistent, even when things haven't gone the way that I've wanted them to. I have really formed a different belief in my mind that I can do hard things. I can do this. And I'm proud of that.
I think the thing that I'm most proud of in this last 6 months is the fact that I didn't quit when life was messy. So I could have had every excuse and reason to quit, but I stumbled through the messy sometimes, but I didn't quit. So that's the thing I'm most proud of.
Some similar things there. I think the thing I'm most proud of is persisting. Even though I haven't done as much as I would like to do, but I know that it's up to me and my choices. And I'm proud that I have said, no, I'm staying with this. Whether I do a little or a lot, the persistence will still get me to my goal. And so I'm proud of my tenacity.
Definitely sticking with it, staying with the program, but losing the 39.1 pounds. Back in, what was it, September 2023, I did like the rev up. and I lost like 10 pounds, and then I was able to continue on just by myself. But then it was stuck for like a year before my wife signed me up for this. And so I'm doing this, by the way, and I was like really skeptical. I was like, I've been at like 305 forever, and it worked. It's still working. So I guess that's what I'm most proud of.
What am I most proud of is my commitment and the want and need to continue no matter what. And I'm pretty proud that through this that like I got my daughter on board and my husband.
And this is where Body by Design is different. We don't just focus on food or just focus on exercise. We help you to retrain your mindset and surround you with daily accountability. That combination is what makes this program stick.
The mindset coaching it makes it where I believe this will stick. I think that was the key that was missing in the past.
I would say that what has been different about this program versus other things that I've done is very similar to what Deanne said. It is the mindset. I have worked out with a coach that would come to my house 3 times a week, and I would get in my exercises, but I didn't have my nutrition on plan. Then I did a program where my nutrition was reduced, like my calories were deficit and I was losing weight, but I wasn't addressing the mindset. So having the exercise, the nutrition, and the mindset all working together has been the key to making this program a success.
I would agree with mindset being a major thing, and also the accountability of checking in every day with the group has been helpful for me. But you have to adjust the mindset to be willing to check in.
I would second what Jen said, the kind of the comprehensiveness, the mindset, the exercise, the diet, and the accountability. But I would say by far it's probably the accountability aspect. That's probably what's made the biggest difference. Absolutely checking in. I'm going to disappoint Jennifer. Get my act together.
What is different is probably my mindset. So like my mindset before was not like it was now. It was definitely one-sided. It was either food or workout. It was probably never where either one of them should be, and definitely always giving myself a hard time in the past. Like if the scale went up, I was very hateful to myself in my head. And it made me grouchy in general too. Like I was letting it show on the inside and outside. So that's definitely different now.
Finally, if you've ever felt like maybe this won't work for you, or if you're nervous to try again, listen to their words of encouragement. These are people who once stood exactly where you are now.
I was trying to think of a quote that I read about it's better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. I think belief in yourself comes from action. Like going back to like with my kids when they were younger, being able to do something builds belief in yourself. So I would say just start with the 1%, just start with the baby steps, maybe incorporate one thing and be consistent with it, and then you can build on that. But don't give up, because you can do this, you can achieve this. And even though you haven't had success in the past, it's worth trying and pressing forward for the goal.
I would say to someone who is on the fence and maybe has failed in the past and is afraid to believe again, that it's okay if you're afraid, but don't let fear keep you from pursuing your goals. Don't let fear hold you back from an opportunity that could transform your life. Too many of us have lived in the shadows of what ifs instead of transforming our mindset into what if it works instead of what if it fails. And so I would say to approach it from that mindset is that the only thing that you're going to fail in is if you don't give it a chance.
I would agree with the two ladies before. And it's like you only fail when you stop trying. And to say it hasn't worked in the past, or I only lost 5 pounds when I wanted to lose 10 pounds or whatever. But the thing is, you're still 5 pounds on the road to health that you would not have been had you not started this journey. So many cliches of, that the longest journey begins with one step, and changes begin, and even small changes cumulatively over time can make great impact. So don't be afraid to start with the small changes. And you might be able to look back and say, wow, I can't believe how far I've come.
Teddy Roosevelt is that quote, Deanne. Yeah, you don't want to be those people that don't know victory, they don't know defeat. Yeah, I would just say go for it, do it. You're still going to be better off. With me, I deal with a lot of fear and various things. And I always think about Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I'm with you. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand.
I would tell them that yes, they can, and that I would definitely help them along the way. So any way I can help somebody, I would definitely try.
These stories fill me with so much joy. This is why I do what I do, to see lives changed from the inside out. If their stories resonated with you, maybe it's time for you to start your own journey. You don't have to do it alone. Body by Design was created to walk with you every step of the way. I'd love for you to be our next success story.